All right, welcome back. So we're in the lab and chatting with Toy Box and thinking this is probably long overdue. But let's take a look at just the basics in xLights, right? So it all starts at GitHub Tesla Motors light show. First thing, if you've watched any of the install videos, you know that we've gone ahead and we've downloaded the zip file. There's an important step before you get programming, and that's to make sure that it's a V2 uncompressed FSEQ file that you save. This is going to allow the car and the xLights output file to communicate. So let's see about going ahead and setting this up. It's pretty straightforward, like it says in the directions. So we come into xLights, go to File, Preferences, Sequences, FSEQ version, uncompressed. It's already been set up. It's anything else, you want to change it to uncompressed. And close. Okay, so let's open up a new sequence. It's going to be a musical sequence. We've downloaded a little bit of music just to get the party started. All right. 40 FPS, group view, quick start. All right. Like I said, I like to go all the way to the end of my timeline, hit T. Now we've got a timeline we're working with. And we go ahead and drill in here. Let's hit home. All right. Very low quality. Metallica. Enter Sandman. So do. Be nice to have the lights dance around to that. Let's see what we can figure out. Excuse me. Take a quick sip of water there. Right. Start to divvy it up a little bit based on the sounds that you see in the wave file. This isn't very descriptive, but we'll just get you up and we'll get you running. Let's go ahead and unclick the color red. Let's come up here and save sequence. And it's going to take us to our Tesla xLights show folder. I typically like to go and create a different folder, maybe on my desktop, called light shows. Create. Enter. Save. This will save everything in that folder. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go back. Let's copy this audio file, take it to the desktop, to that light shows file, or folder, I should say. And we'll paste it there. Now, let's change the sequence settings to the audio file. It should be right here. Let's go into my downloads folder right now. Let's actually change it. Go home, desktop, light shows, Metallica, or Sandman. Boom. Open. Done. Save. And we repointed it to the local drive where the project file is located. Okay. Now, let's go back to the beginning here. And we got a couple of beats sort of measured out. We haven't talked much about the lights themselves. So you've got group 6, 5, and channel 4 channels. You open them up, there's a left and a right, okay, to each of them. Double click them and it closes. Inner, left and right, outer, left and right. Signature, turns. Be nice if there was a cheat sheet. Well, thank you, Toy Box, because there is. Let's see. Boom. So here's a cheat sheet. We'll put it in the comments for download. Outer beam, 1. Doom. Inner beam, 2. Doom. So on and so forth. Signature, channel 4 through 6. Turn. This is legacy. This is going to show you the reverse, the back lights, or excuse me, brake lights, left and right rear turn, and left and right tails. The closure movement in xLights for your mirrors are going to be 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100 corresponding. And we'll take a look at movements in the brightness in xLights here in just a second. But let me just pause for a minute, take this in. You'll end up knowing this by your second sequence. It kind of sinks in. But there's different ones, right? There's juniper. The outer and inners are down here at the bottom, very underwhelming. What really rocks on the juniper is the turn, channel 6, and channel 4. Channel 6 being in the middle, does not have a left and right. It's just on or off. Right channel 4, left channel 4. The repeaters work as well. I tend to sync up the turns and the repeaters, but you can do your own thing. Then again, on the back, plate lights, reverse lights, turn lights, tail lights, brake lights. Can't forget the granddaddy of them all, the Cybertruck. So the light bar in the front, center, left and right, right and left, depending on how you're looking at it. Inners, outers, turns, then signatures on the side. Light bar in the back does the same as the light bar in the front. Dimensions, little different. Brake light is underneath it. You get your plate lights, your reverse lights on the outside, then your side marker, left and right. Okay. Once you've got that kind of memorized, you can start to play with it a little bit. So for the most part, on is going to turn on a light. Okay. Actually, hold on a sec here. Inners and the outers. So let's turn on the left and copy and paste is your best friend. Like to dim them just a little bit. So select it, Control C, Control V. So now we've got the two left inner main, left outer main turning on at the very beginning. See? So let's say we want to flip it. Right to the beat or to the symbol. Just an option. You can play with these. You can change the intensity. You can also shimmer them, right? So we took a look at that previously, but that's going to blink it. You've got those options. For all of the channels, signatures, inners, outers, turns, side markers, flags, and the reverses or the back end, on and off, or blank is going to be your option. That's all you got. So you can dim it, you can shimmer it, or you can turn it off. So as we're playing through here, you get the idea that they flip from side to side. Now, if you just want to turn on both of them at the same time, you can just drop it here at the top. See, it's at the top. Left and right are included. So now when we play it, see what happened there? You can move it around. Now the idea is you start to color in and outside the car. When I say inside the car, here's the center display and the accents. Little different here. Call this 103. We just did a little 102 with the different lights and the different options for the lights. We're saying 103 on the interior because here we can actually take the light bar, bring this down to the center display, highlight it. It's currently highlighting white. I'm going to add red, so it'll blink white and red, white, red, and green, white, red, green, and blue. Okay, you get the idea. The more you spread it apart, the slower the cycle. You can increase the number of cycles so that it flashes in warp speed. Play around. There's even palettes. Well, there can be palettes. You can import them. Nonetheless, you got the different color phases there. You can rotate them. You can also add these accents. To the interior. So you got your center display. You've got your accent lights, popping in color. All right, I think the only thing left is the sweet front light bar. And for that, we're going to need to bring Mr. Cybertruck around. So with the Cybertruck, you can actually use, for the most part, most of these, the majority of these effects, right? So, spirals. Click it, drop it, drag it, and there's spirals in the center. Move it up. It's on the side. Now it's all the way around. You can play around with these. They have different settings down here in the bottom. You can also change through the different effects through the drop down, right? So you can change it to ripple. Now it's shooting from the inside out. Squares. circles. They're really endless, exponential amount of effects. One of the things I like to do is you can kind of mix and match them, right? So take the fireworks, and put it on either side. Stretch that out. Stretch that out. Now you've got something happening in the middle. And something happening on the sides. Clearly not synchronized to the music. That's a whole nother lesson in its own right. But there you go. A bunch of babbling, how to get started, what the different lights are, how to program them. Ultimately, you come in here, save sequence. That's going to save to our folder. All right, and that folder was at home. And videos. Nope. Where did we save that? In the light shows. Metallica and the Sandman. And here's your FSEQ. And here's your MP3. You copy these two files onto a USB. Put the USB in your car. And bada bing, bada boom. You've got the light show playing in your car. Got questions? Hit me up. Appreciate you watching to the end if you actually did. That's crazy. Peace out.